Hey everyone, welcome to our very first episode of Tater Tot Talk. Bleh. Tater Tot Talk. Okay, I can't say it that fast. Heather, can you say it?
Tater Tot Talk.
It's something in it. I'm Connie Tate, and I'm so excited you're here. I wanted to do this for a long time because I truly believe everyone has a story worth telling. Sometimes all it takes is hearing someone else's journey to realize that you're not alone. So every episode, we're going to pull up a chair, grab a cup of coffee or your drink of choice, maybe a snack. We're going to laugh a little. You might even see some crying. Don't judge. And we're going to have real conversations. Today, I'm so excited because my very first guest and friend, Heather, is with me today. So, Heather, thank you for saying yes to being my very first guinea pig.
Absolutely, Connie. I was surprised that you asked me, but I was honored.
Thank you. Of course, I would ask you. Okay, and if of course I knew if anyone could help me kick this off, it'll be you, Heather. So now, before we get into anything serious, everyone who's going to come onto the Tater Talk episode has to answer one very important question. What is your favorite way to eat tater tots?
Well, I was thinking about that, and I think I would have to say the air fryer.
The air fryer. All right, I don't know if I've ever made mine in the air fryer. Now, do you like ketchup on them?
Yeah, I like ketchup, a little bit of salt, but not too much.
All right, I hear you. All right, now that we've solved the world's biggest problem on tater tots, now I want to know who is Heather. We're going to pretend like we've never met, and I want you to tell everyone that's listening who is Heather.
Well, where do you want me to start? Because I'm so everybody's surprised about this, but I make caskets for a living.
That I mean, it's not funny, but
But a lot of people ask me, what do I do? But I actually sand them, but we build them at our company. But I'm a sander, like I said, and I also inspect them before they get their stain put on them.
wow. Wow. Well, on a next episode you're going to be on, we're going to talk more about that. I love that. Because I'm sure there's going to be people wanting to know more.
Yes.
So tell me a little more about your family.
Well, I've been married for 30 years. It was definitely not easy in the start, but he definitely spoils me now. I have two grown boys, one's 30 and one's 26. They're the light of my life. And I have two Yorkies that they're like my little kids. I spoil them rotten, but you know, I think everybody does when it comes to their pets.
I think you're right. Okay. Now, so when you're not working and making caskets, what does Heather love doing?
Oh, I just got back. Well, we were going to try to go for a walk, but it ended up pouring. But we ended up sitting in my car and I was talking to my best friend because we haven't seen each other in a couple of weeks. We had to get caught up on everything and we just got back from conference. So I was telling her how much fun we had.
We did have a lot of fun, didn't we? You're
We
going to tell me,
did.
I'm shrinking. Okay, go ahead. Real life.
Real life.
And what did she think when you were telling her?
Well, I was telling her about the really good friend that I made, Jen,
Mhm.
that she had a rough life and she's going through a lot right now. But we really made a connection and we didn't think we were going to. So we are going to keep in contact with each other. And it was just a very special moment.
I love that. So this conference, it was for Pampered Chef. So clearly Pampered Chef is more than spatulas, right? Because you just made an amazing.
Right, right.
I love that. So now you were just talking about your best friend. So this is where we're going to go. If your best friend were sitting here instead of me, what would she say makes you you?
I would say my personality because when it comes to I'm a easygoing kind of person. I love music. I know you like to sing, but I love to
It's not
dance.
about me right now.
I know. I'm just saying. We got to put you out there too. But I love dancing. Whenever music comes on, I feel like I got to get up and dance.
You do
And
boogie.
I just like being fun.
Yep, yep. And I know your best friend, and I know she would say that also. And you know what's funny? We all truly know each other, like on Facebook or outside of Facebook, but we don't really know each other, although Heather, I do know
Right.
you personally. So it's awesome that we're going to be doing this first episode together because I do know you personally, and I do know who your best friend is, and it's Heather, the other Heather.
Yes.
And that's exactly right, exactly what she would say. Now, what's something people would be surprised to know about you? I think you've already hit that about the casket. So, what else is there that they would be surprised to know about Heather?
Well, I do like riding motorcycles. We just recently got kayaks last year. We like going out on them. They are a lot of fun. I thought I was going to be really scared, but it was actually really fun. I enjoyed it.
Oh,
Um, I love horseback riding, but I don't go that often. I wish I could find a farm that was close that gives you riding lessons.
so let's back up just a tad. What made you think about kayaking? Because I'm afraid of it. Let me tell you why. Because it has that little itty bitty seat, and I'm clumsy, and I'm afraid I'm gonna go doop, right out it.
That's what I thought, but it's so balanced that it's very easy to get in and out of.
Okay.
Um, the reason why is because we love water. We love going fishing. It's relaxing. You get to see nature. You get to see the outdoors. We were down at the river probably like a week ago, and all we saw was eagles. It was amazing. I
Oh,
thought it
wow.
was really nice.
That would be.
Yeah, I was trying to get a video, but they were too far away.
So, right now people can't hear you because you're sitting on top of your microphone over there.
I'm sorry. I don't know which way I'm going here.
You have to make it funny, right? Um,
Right.
Now you did bring up Pampered Chef and the conference and things like that. So let's talk a little bit about that. How did Pampered Chef find Heather?
Well, before I became a consultant for the second time, quite a few years ago, I had a Pampered Chef party and she asked me to become a consultant, and I did. But that didn't go as well. That was way back when we did live shows.
Okay.
I was so nervous. It was really hard to put myself out there. But this is a little bit easier now that we're doing it virtually. But I want to get out there. I want to meet the people. I want to get those nerves under control because that's what's holding me back from expanding so much more.
Okay. And Heather, when you start something like this, there has to be a why. Are you comfortable sharing with your why? Like, what were you looking for with Pamper Chef? Like, was it spatulas or was it more than that? Like, what's your why? Your family? I don't, if you're
Well, I
comfortable.
actually this well, I figured out that that extra income would help me retire.
Okay.
But as we're going for a couple more years, we live in this inky dinky apartment. It's
Mhm.
2 bedroom. We're a family of four. So now I'm looking towards buying a house. So
Awesome.
this is going to help me try to buy.
So that really is your why's change because our whys do change depending on where
You
we
froze,
at in our
Connie. What
life.
happened?
I think I'm frozen.
You did.
Real life, guys, I'm not going to edit it out either. What you see is what you get. Um, so I think as we enter different life stages, our whys do tend to change. So I know
Yes.
for me, it was in the beginning, we needed to make a quick $7,000 for a rental. But I stay for other reasons now. It's my grandkids, my wives, my family, my grandkids. So it changes, it shifts. But you stay, there's a reason why you stay. Like you said, now it's buying a home. And I think that is awesome and definitely something that is doable for sure. Were you nervous? You already said that you were nervous about the kitchen shows, but are you
So,
nervous now?
well, I am, but I'm trying to put myself out there a little bit more. But the very first
Now you're frozen, Heather.
nervous that I was shaking so bad. And they could tell, like, I they were trying to make me feel comfortable, but it was really hard.
So when did you start thinking, maybe I can actually do this?
Well, at the beginning, I knew I could do it,
Mhm.
but it was a little, challenges in between there. So when we went to conference, there are so many amazing women out there that have the same stories that we do.
Mhm.
And they're struggling just like we are, and it is a challenge, but you definitely got to put yourself out there to get those nerves under control, and this is another way to help us with those nerves.
Right? 100%. So this one is my favorite question. How has this business changed you? Not your paycheck, but how has it changed you personally? I know how it changed me. How did it change you?
I think being able to meet new people, and even on um, social media, being
Hmm.
able to put yourself out there to meet new people. I think that's amazing because you find different people from all over the world, and it's amazing to be able to make that connection and to see how their lives are as well compared to yours.
Right, absolutely. And the one thing I think I found is that comparison is a thief of joy. You can't compare your beginning to someone's middle of this journey, right? So, or someone's ending. Like you can't compare your beginning to where someone is that's already actively ahead in a way. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
And really you can't compare yourself anyway to other people's journey because it all looks different and everyone's journey is special and especially special.
exactly.
So I love that. And what are you most proud of?
um I don't know.
Sitting on that microphone again?
Yeah, because I can't sit the right way. See, even if I go that way. There we go.
I love it.
The thing I'm most proud of. Um, I have to say my family. My family grows and they try to make sure whatever I need, I get. And of course, I always make sure they have what they need too.
That's awesome. But I'm going to go a little bit different because I've seen you grow, and I just know personally, I'm going to say what I'm proud of. I'm proud of you for putting yourself out there and doing the uncomfortable things because if you're doing something comfortable, you're not growing. So I'm proud of you for doing that. I think that's amazing. All right. So we've been serious enough. I'm going to throw some quick ones at you. You ready?
Yep.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee,
Beach or mountains?
beach,
Sweet or salty?
sweet,
Dogs or cats?
dogs,
Morning or night?
morning.
Favorite dessert?
I was thinking about that. I don't know. There's so many, but I would have to say my favorite is anything with peanut butter.
Okay. Your dream vacation?
Hawaii.
One word your family would use to describe you.
Um, I don't know because my kids would tell me I'm forgetful,
Well, how old are we, Heather? I mean, that's
right?
that's that's gonna happen. My kids keep telling me they're gonna put me in a nursing home soon.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So if there was one woman, now we're going to get serious now, and I want you to maybe dig deep. Maybe you don't have to dig deep. Maybe it's on your brain. If there's one woman watching today, maybe she's struggling, maybe she doesn't believe in herself, maybe she's scared to try something new. What would you want to tell her?
Can I tell you who I think it would be?
No,
Oh,
I think just think of her.
I got her in mind,
All right. So look in the
but
camera and tell her what you want to tell her.
let me see. Am I
Don't sit on the
looking at the
microphone.
camera? I would tell them that this is a new adventure.
And I'm talking about
And
even in life, not just, put it all together.
in life,
All of it. Put it like mix it, marry it, like life, Pampered Chef.
No matter how hard it gets, you got this.
That was short but deep. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you got to, no matter what, put yourself out there, even in life, and you gotta do for yourself. You can't just always do for everybody else. And you gotta make sure that you feel good about yourself.
I love
I'm
it.
still sitting on that mic, damn it. I'm
Hot
sorry.
mic, hot mic. All right, Heather, that was awesome. Now I'm going to start asking everyone the same question before we wrap up. When people leave this conversation today, what do you hope they remember the most about Heather? It's okay to talk. That's the hardest part is talking about
Right.
ourselves. It's okay.
Yes, and that is. But I would have to say that I would want people to think of me as the fun, outgoing. I try to be outgoing. I'm not always outgoing, but I try to be. But fun.
How about big-hearted?
I am, but I don't think of that as myself all the
I
time.
know that's because it's hard to say. It's hard to,
Right.
but you know what? It is okay to love yourself and love things about yourself because if you don't love you, no one else will. And you're the
Right.
most important person at the end of the day because you live with yourself day in and day out. So it is okay to find those things. All right, Heather, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, not just for being here, but for willing to be real and be my first guinea pig. And I know somebody watching needed to hear exactly what you shared today.
I can't wait to do it again.
And you're going to, because we need to know more about those caskets. All right, you guys, we're going to wrap up. Thank you all so much for pulling up a chair with us today. If you enjoyed this conversation, we'd love for you to join the Tater Tot Talk family. Hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, just subscribe or like, make sure you're I'm not editing any of this out. Subscribe, follow, like, make sure you're following Heather as well. The YouTube channel, leave us a comment and tell us what spoke to you the most. And don't forget to follow Heather. I'll have all of her information linked below so that you can connect with her too. And before we go, answer this week's Tater Talk question in the comments. What is one dream you've been putting off that is finally time to chase? All right, you guys, until next time, I'm Connie. And remember, life is better when you pull up a chair and talk. We'll see you next time on Tater Tot Talk.